Hi, it's Jez here from nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. So today I'm bringing you a thank you card that I made for the Joy of Sets blog hop. So I made this one. A little bit of colouring there and a little bit of monochrome, sort of like with a dash of colour. I've used quite curvy and the matching dies, which are called curvy dies even. So wanted to use this, and I just love the way that just sort of separates. It kind of came together. I didn't know what I was making when I started, and this is what happened. And I've also used the scripty embossing folder and the well written dies to get the thank you. And did a little bit of colouring on my birds. I coloured that one as a robin from like my mind's eye, and then I looked it up and actually it looks more like that. But hey ho, I think I got the blue tip quite well. I asked Ed, I went, what have I done? And he went, it's a blue tip. So clearly did do it well. So quite pleased with that. So I've used a basic black card base. That's just half a piece of cardstock folded in half. And then I've got a mat for the front, a mat for the inside, and then a bit to do the die cutting, and a spare bit if I go wrong. And I've got a scrap somewhere, there it is, for stamping the birds, and then a scrap for the thank you. So let's get the birds stamped and we'll get them coloured in. So I'm going to use the blends. So I'm using Memento ink, which is a water-based ink. Oh, I've got glitter on here from a previous project. So yes, if you're stamping with blends, you need a water-based ink. So I'm using Memento. There we go. And the dies cut out each of the birds. So they're cut out and popped up. So I think the cute, which is a surprise because I normally don't go for animals, but I quite liked these. And I thought, oh God, what a mess. And I thought they would be quite nice in my junk journals. A few little birds splattered about. So yeah, that's why I went for them. And I quite like the curvy edges. I think they'll make nice pockets. That video probably went out last week. There we go. So give them a clean. So I've got some different colour blends to do my birds. And I might do some different ones this time. So I've got my blue and my yellow for my blue tip. Bit of grey on the back. Got real red and crumb cake for my robin. So gonna get them coloured in. I might zoom in to show you that. Okay, so I'm going to do the blue tip that I did there before. So we're got blue on his head and on his tail. I did look it up on Google Images. I'm going to get my glasses because I can't see. There we go. So yeah, so we've got, I'm just going to put a bit of dark there on the tip of his head and a bit of dark on the tip of his tail. And then come in with the light. A little bit more dark. struggling with these lids because I'm a bit sore. Right, and then we'll just blend that like so. And then a bit of yellow on his belly. So we'll go dark. Coming round. Light coming down. I'm going to leave his face. Blend that out. And then a bit of browny grey on the back. I think I'm going to do a bit of smoky slate. And a bit of crumb cake. And a bit of blending with the light crumb cake. And then I'm going to use a basic black Stampin' Right marker for the markings. There we go. So that is how I made my blue tit. So I'll do the others, but I'll speed it up a bit. And I have got a nice big bird book, which I'm sort of using to help me make maybe some different ones. Okay. So that's my 3 birds. Of course, it's not necessary to look them up, but as I have bird books, I thought I would. So now what we're going to do is get them die cut out. So say we've got, I'm using that, and our 3 birds. Like so. I am using this stamp here, which does cut out, but I'm not going to cut it out. So these birds will fit over there, each of them to come out. And I say I will be using these as nice little embellishments on my junk journal. I'm going to use this to cut a wave across this bit of cardstock, and then we'll trim it down. And I need to emboss for the mat that's going to go in between this. So I'll just put that in there, and that's ready to emboss. And then I need a thank you. Oh great. Thank you. It says thanks, so I'm just going to cut the S off. Okay, so I'm going to get them embossed and then we'll put it together. So there they are, all cut out and embossed, ready. So I'll just put the birds to one side. Get those off. So let's use me little tool here. And I've got to get rid of the the S on the end because I want to say thank you, not thanks. And these will probably be customer thank yous. Right, oh, we got some of these. Most of them came out in the die cutting. A few of them still in. So pretty, this. So pretty. There we go. And then we've got our scripty embossing. One of my favourite embossing folders. Love it. Right, so I just want to snip off the S there. So we've got thank you. And oh, full of bits. So we want this. I kind of did it so it came from the corner so I can trim off. But what I want to check is that I can still stamp that on, and I can. So I'm going to stamp this first, I think, so I kind of know where to trim, and then that will go along there. So I'll be trimming that off as well. So let's get this inked up so that we know where this is going to go. Doesn't have to go in the corner, it could have a margin up like that. It's just that's the way I did it before. I think it was more of a fluke. I was just playing around. And let's do it that way. Don't know why I was doing it the other. It is big enough to go on it. There we go. As I say, I was just playing with this set and just seeing what I liked. I kind of did it the other way around, going up the side there. Like so. That'll do. Could have stamped it better. It'd be fine. I can stick a bird on there, so it doesn't matter. Give that a clean in a sec. So I'm gonna get my little guillotine to cut that across. So following the lines here as a guide. So it's not going to go quite in the corner. It's under there. I was thinking, where's my card? So I'll go across there like that. I love it. And then I'm going to put that up there. So I might stick that down and then trim it off, actually. That might be the easiest way of doing that. And then we've got a thank you to put in there. Yep, that's super duper. So I'm going to get that stuck down first. It was quite a while ago that I made this. I do this, I just like play around. Oh yeah, that'll do for that. And then I come to film it and I'm like, can't remember how I did it. So could leave a gap, but I'm not going to. Putting it right up to the edge of that mat, like so. And I could do the same with this. So I want the 2 points to be at the top and the bottom. So I need a bit more glue under there. And now I can see to cut that off. So I'm going to take my long scissors, which are on the other side of my other desk. So let's go up there. There we go. And then I'm just going to get the bits that I've got glue on, and then I've got a scrap for something else. So that's cool. That goes in my scraps that are just beside me. Got a little pot just beside me here when I'm filming, so that I've got scraps at the ready. I've just smudged that. What an idiot. Get rid of it. Like magic. Right, and I've just noticed there's a little bit of there that hadn't come out. There we go. It's me with a bit of black on my finger. Right, so stick this down. Got a feeling I didn't burnish this. Did it with my finger and not a bone folder. There we go. Thank you. And then we're going to have, I'm going to stick a birdie over where that didn't stamp very well. That one in the corner there. And on this one I put it on there, but I might stick it there where I managed to smudge it, although I do prefer it there, which is more or less drawing attention to where I smudged it. So let's get these stuck down. So I'm using my, this is where this needle end glue really comes into its own to stick these little bits down. There we go, being very careful as I go around. Kind of following the script to get it straight. And then I want some little dimensionals to stick up my birds. one will be enough. On there. You could colour these flowers, but I quite liked the birds sort of being the focal point of having no colour. Now, just checking this out again. I think I'm getting away with that. So one thing, I didn't die cut very well, so I'm actually going to trim my die cut a little bit before I stick him down. And then we just need the mat on the middle. So I quite like him up there, as if he's perching on the thank you. And then we just need glue this down in the middle because it's basic black and you can't write on basic black. Well, you can if you've got like one of them silver or gold markers, they work quite well. But I like to finish my cards off with, oops, with a straight panel generally. There we are. Nobody would know. And that is my cards. So hope you like that. Give it a go. If you wish to buy anything, you can purchase from my shop. There'll be a link down below to the blog post with all the details and shop links. There is shop links down below as well, and I will link to the original blog hop, and you can see what everybody else has done in this sort of thank you theme. So yeah, hope you like that. See you again soon. Bye.